Hey.
Oh, perfect timing. You timed that perfectly. How's
Welcome to episode 5 of Football Talk with Matt and Trey.
it going?
You know what it is, you know what we do. We're about to recap last week's games. I thought our picks were a lot worse than they ended up being, but
Come on.
Matt hit me with the good news here. I mean, I should have known better. We're
Yeah,
some gurus. We're some football gurus
we seriously are.
with the knowledge.
Yeah.
So
But
let's just dive right into this, Matt. Or you got anything you want to get into beforehand?
no, there was something that I was gonna think about getting into beforehand, but I think we'll get to it as we go down the line. I'll
Okay.
throw it in there at you.
Okay.
I'll just give us the overalls. 10-6, both of us on the week. Pretty fucking good. Pretty fucking good. Overall record for Trey, 43-21, and then overall record for me, 39-25. So if you want to know
No.
who's gonna win games, yeah, this is the show you turn into. You know,
Hell yes.
pull this shit up front and center. So, here we go. All right, first game of the week. First of all, before we jump into this, I think we are. Let me look back at the notes here real quick. Oh yeah, and oh yeah, we are undefeated on Thursday night picks.
Both of us?
Yep,
Hey.
yep.
Hey.
So of
I mean,
course,
this one was kinda easy.
yeah. It was kind of easy until I actually sat down and watched the game, and then I was like,
Well,
"Oh my
yeah,
god,
it was
oh
a
my
better
god."
game than I thought it
Yeah.
would be.
Obviously Bengals win here, and like I said, we're undefeated on Thursday night picks. Both picked the Bengals here and got on the win. Jacksonville played a lot better than I fucking thought they were going to be. I thought this was going to be an absolute trouncing by the Bengals, considering how they played the previous week.
Mhm.
Not the case. Close one down the end, field goal at the end to win it. So pretty entertaining game. I don't think I watched the full thing. I think I watched until half, and then I was like, yeah.
Yeah, I watched bits and pieces of this game, but
Yeah.
I did see what I needed to see. Joey Burrow was tearing it up. Trevor's finding his footing, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
This Jags team still might not win 2 games, but I don't think they're going defeated,
Well,
completely defeated. No.
well, you say that,
Hey,
but
nothing
then
like 2 fingers in a booty hole
that's
to
right.
shoot some fucking
That's right.
to shoot some motivation. I think these boys are gonna. We'll get to. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Yeah, I don't know. The whole Urban Meyer situation, a little rocky over there in Jacksonville. Yeah, 2 fingers in there with that nice young,
That's a power move
nice
to
young
just
lady
fucking
there.
stick them up.
Yeah. Yeah, give her no choice.
Bold
Uh,
move.
yeah. I mean, out of all like that's it is what it is. Like you kind of get past that. He's doing his thing. He's an old man. He's having a good time.
Oh, he's
No,
doing his thing, all right.
he's doing his.
He's doing his. We'll talk more on Urban Meyer when we get to the next Jaguars picks.
Fair enough.
But
Fair
I think
enough.
you've been dying to talk about this Jets Titans game here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna be honest. I forgot about this fucking Jets Titans game until it just popped up on the screen here. Yeah.
Relive it.
It. So.
This football Sunday was so miserable for me. It has felt like a long time since these games have been played.
Yeah.
Like longer than usual because I tried to mentally block out like the whole weekend. Because not only did we'll get to it, we know what happened, but I thought
Yeah.
my picks were shit, and I'm 1-7 in fantasy, so I've just been blocking out all the
Oh
pain
Jesus.
until we get
Yeah.
here to do these. These
Yeah.
are the only shining spot of this football season for me so far. Is
Was
this show.
was not a good week in fantasy for me and or in betting this week, and it was. The fantasy was just, it is what it is. You're going to have some of those weeks. Like CD Lamb, I have him on my team. He didn't do fucking anything. And then somebody else got like 2 points. And so what are you supposed to do there? In my one
Yeah.
league, I had 30 points going in the one day night. And I ended up with like 100 plus or whatever because of who I had. But, it is what it is. Titans, Jets, both picked Titans, which was the clear winner here. It clearly was supposed
These
to be.
dudes don't want to win no football. I don't know what, how? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
So you already know what happened because you saw the videos. You saw the messages of my pure anguish watching this game
fucked
end.
up. If you followed Matthew's money lines,
Oh, not
this
good.
game fucked him up.
There was a potential for me to win like $600+ last past weekend, and I guess technically the Buccaneers fucked it up too on the one, but the only team that fucked it up was this Tennessee Titans team that couldn't
that we
beat
were
this shitty New York Jets team
all forced to watch it.
for way longer than we wanted.
I couldn't see the only fucking touchdown.
Really? You couldn't?
No.
My shit switched. It got to, like, right before the game started, it was I saw kickoff and I saw the touchdown.
I believe me and Benny were both stuck with Jets Titans
fucking sucks.
for a predominant part of the first quarter.
It was the only highlight.
I know.
Yeah. Anyway, this fucking Titans team blows. I'm not betting on them. I'm not picking. I don't know. I might pick them to win depending on who they're playing. But I don't have no faith in them anymore. I don't care that AJ Brown wasn't playing. I don't care that Julio Jones wasn't playing. There is no reason they should not have beaten this Jets team. The reason they lost to them is because their defense gave up big fucking plays. If you look at the box score, you'll see like 2 receptions, 80 yards. 1 reception, 75 yards. Like, you'll see shit like that from the Jets
That's
receivers.
been the problem with this Titans team, not just this year, past years.
Yeah, they fucking stink. And the Jets stink too. They're still not good because they beat the Titans. I don't care.
I'm not going to say they stink, but, something's coming
I'll fucking say.
downwind. You better. You lost to Jets.
Yeah. So
Matt
I'm
is
pissed.
not going to be pleased with you
I'm
for
pissed.
some time.
Yeah. That's what you said there ranged true. All right, Chiefs Eagles. I mean, that Chiefs defense, they got to figure that shit out.
Why'd the Eagles score 30 points?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like the 42 by the Chiefs makes total sense. Saw that coming. We both picked Chiefs.
Should have happened.
Yeah, both picked Chiefs. No reason to give up fucking 30 points to that Eagles team, in my opinion.
Chiefs are in like 2016 Golden State mode. They're just waiting. Like, you're just like, all right.
Yeah, you're probably right? Yeah.
Early in the season, we'll molly bop our way to 500 till halfway through the season, and then we'll turn it on.
Yeah, you're probably right. Because they can at any time, right? We know that they can just flip a switch, be down fucking 4 touchdowns, and the next thing you know, they win the game by 3 touchdowns, and you're like, what the fuck just happened? Yeah, the defense worries me. Like, as you get later on, I would like to see more from this defense. I know it's only, week 5 that we're on now. This is week 4. This was week 4. But I would like to see that defense do a little bit more to give me a little bit more faith.
Yeah. And like the problem with that always trying to rely on the turning it on is sometimes it doesn't turn on, and then God forbid something happens to one of the main cogs, like fucking Tyreek, Travis, Edwards-Helaire, even like Mahomes, or like the O-line, like in the Super Bowl. Like, sometimes that's just it's gonna not allow it to flip on.
Yeah. And I think we saw it against
then maybe you'll end up, instead of coming back from a 3-touchdown lead, you'll blow a 2-touchdown lead against the Ravens in the fourth quarter.
Yeah. And same thing against Chargers, right? I mean, when you need to turn it on, you need to touch on, you're overthrowing people and you're fucking, what the fuck is that? You all right?
Puttering out.
Oh. I was like, what are you doing? I see you. There was no sound coming through. It was just,
what the fuck is that? What are you doing? You all right?
Yeah, worry about that.
Hey, wait. Tap the street. You season on me? What's going on?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, man.
Panthers Cowboys.
Yep. I had to go. I was watching this game. I was listening to this game while I was driving. But this is a really good game. So like seeing where the line was at and considering where the what the Panthers were looking like coming into this, I think it's why we both picked Cowboys. Like, no McCaffrey, J.C. Horn hurt on the backside. But Panthers, they held up good. Was a good game. Cowboys ended up squeaking it out.
Yeah,
I enjoyed watching it. It was a good game.
It was a good game. Sam Darnold just continues to impress me with his comfort in the offense.
Yeah.
I said if the Panthers won, they would have showed me something. They still showed me something, but they didn't convince me yet. Like, I still got an eye on them, but I'm still not convinced. Adding Stephon Gilmore to that secondary is crazy.
For a fucking 2023 6th-round pick.
6th-round pick.
Like, they got him for like a penny.
6th round. That tells me that nobody else even made an offer.
Clearly not, right?
Like, even called. Like, Kevin! The fuck, dude? You could have just made one call and been like, half a pizza, half a Fiore's pizza. Maybe we get him. Nothing.
Yeah, this shit doesn't make like when these moves happen, like they really don't make any sense. Like there's no reason that like I know the injury concerns are there, but if you can get him for that fucking cheap, then who cares? Who cares if he gets hurt? You know, okay, well, you know, damn, we don't have this good player anymore, you know, on our team that can really contribute. Okay, fair enough, but you didn't give up a ton to fucking get him. Like,
I like the picture, just like the fucking like someone from the Panthers just having to intercept like the man delivered letter of his releasing from New England, and just someone from Carolina just fucking tackles this dude in like the commissioner's office, rips the fucking thing in half.
We accept the trade.
6th-round pick.
Yeah. Yeah, they got him for cheap. I still like the Panthers team. I think they just ran into a good Cowboys team. You know, I think that Cowboys team's good.
Cowboys are finding their groove right now.
Yeah, and fucking Trevon Diggs is that dude. Dude, don't even. I mean, it's gonna have to be Revis time here soon. Like, don't even throw that fucking dude's way because it's gonna get snatched up.
5 picks.
Yeah, through 4 weeks.
Crazy.
And it's not like there's like I think there's 1 or 2 that are like gimmies, like they're like clearly bad throws, like right to him. But
there's 1 or 2 where he's laying out, like
and he's like,
like diving in front of the receiver, like just stealing the ball.
The one from this game that like the Panthers or people were like, well, you know, it was behind, you know, it was a bad throw, like, you know, dude, he backed up, and he was like, okay, I'm predicting what this route is. Like, he's gonna break at the sticks, like, no doubt.
Yeah.
And he just, you see him, he takes like 1 step back. Well, he doesn't even step, he just rotates. It rotates his hips. And then as soon as he sees the receiver like slow up, he's breaking on that ball. And he's fucking there. And he just like his instincts are so good.
He's one of the better corners, and he's so young, and he's good at something that Stephon Gilmore is actually really good at. He's great at studying film, studying route concepts, knowing what the receiver is going to do beforehand.
Yeah,
and he's going to get paid.
Yeah, and he
deserves it at some point.
Yep. Next game, Giants Saints. I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea what even occurred in this game.
All I know is Jabril Peppers. We broke that motherfucker.
Yeah, that's all I saw too. And I did see I think Saquon had like a nice like catch on the side, and he like juked a couple people and got a touchdown. I think that was this game. I don't know. Giants Saints. I don't care about either of these teams.
Jameis again in this game. I mean, and then they put Taysom in and fucking trying to get cute with Taysom. Taysom threw a bad pick downfield. I don't know what Taysom can't throw the ball downfield is about. Maybe he probably doesn't ever practice it. Because they just make them run and catch and block and tackle and kick field goals. Yeah, they make them do everything.
Blocking. He's out there with the lineman.
Giants have played hard every week. They're just not a very good football team, and you run into a very inconsistent Saints team.
Yeah,
and
he
doesn't. I liked what I saw.
Yeah, you had to go to OT with them, you know. So yeah, is what it is. Next game.
I did not like what I seen out of this game. I liked what I saw out of the Giants. I didn't like what I saw out of anything in this game.
Giants Saints. Anything. Yes, I have a couple comments as well about that because I'll tell you what happened. Anyway, Giants Saints. We pick. Where the fuck is it? These are all out of order. Where is it? Saints? We both picked Saints. Got it wrong. Yeah. So sucks for us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Browns Vikings. Browns squeak out like a fucking.
Frustrated the fuck out of me, dude. The play calling for the Vikings was so bad.
We both picked Vikings. Go ahead. Go on your break it down for us.
This is nothing to break down, dude. I mean, it's fucking you're coming out, you're running it on first down. If you get nothing, you're throwing it. Now you're in 3rd and long. You're missing. You're punting. You're coming out. You're running it. You're getting a good game. Now you have 3rd and 3. You're throwing it. 3rd and 2. You're throwing it. Yep. You're coming out. You're throwing it. You're just why are you throwing it so much? I know Dalvin Cook's hurt. I know they got a good front 7, but they don't give a fuck about anything else except it was just making me so mad. It was making me so mad. And the Baker was missing some throws where I was like, "What's going on, dude?" But then we later found out he's hurt. He's hurt.
Yeah.
So that's okay.
That was another comment I was gonna have. As like the Browns, it's like fourth quarter, late in the fourth quarter. You have a crazy backfield. Why you have the lead? Just run the fucking ball. Just run the ball. Run the clock down.
Continue to run the ball. Continue to run the football.
Yeah.
It was so frustrating on both sides.
Yeah,
It was like,
I'm like, what are you doing? And then I had a bet that one parlay that got ruined by the fucking Titans. Even though I picked the Vikings, I seem to do this every fucking week. I picked the Browns money line, and I'm like I'm over like I split games because like whatever was on was done. I think the other one was like Panthers, Cowboys, or whatever else. This one's it's sputtered out. I've seen enough.
Yeah.
I was like, let me see what's going on over here. It's a close game, and then I'm like, what are we doing? Like, just run the ball, dude. It's like 4 minutes left, and they're like 2nd and 10. All right, ooh.
And the Vikings were down. Like they were down a score the whole game. Yes. The Vikings, you would have thought, were down 21 points.
Yeah, right.
Fucking Kirk's just dropping back, heaving it. Yeah. What are we doing?
I don't. I mean, we both picked the Vikings here because we liked what we saw from the Vikings. Up to this point. Now I don't know what to think about either of these teams, but I do like the Browns better because of the Browns' defense. I like how they can rush the passer and then get in there and stuff. But yeah, this was a frustrating game to watch.
Oh, there's so many of those. We'll get to the one, but I just, fucking, I don't want to talk about it. We're gonna have to talk about it. Lions, Bears.
Let me find it on my list here. You picked Bears. I picked Lions.
This was the one I was holding on to because I thought I bombed on my picks, but I was the Bears one, dude.
Yeah, and the Lions, dude, they just keep lying. And I mean, they can't score when they're on the one. They can't score.
No.
And then that play with Jared Goff, like the center snapping it over Jared Goff's nuts. Like, what are we doing? Dude,
what are we fucking doing, man?
Yeah.
What are we even fucking doing, man?
Like,
we can't get in at the fucking 1 yard line, man. That's not very kneecap lady.
No. In my opinion, this is a game that they could have won. They're going against Justin Fields, who had a terrible week, first week, getting thrown in there. So he's going to be rattled. But I heard Michael Lombardi on Pat's show. He's like, they're slow. They can't rush the passer. They can't cover. He's like, other than that, they're a great team. So it's like, well, there you go. He's like, other than that, they're really fun to watch. Yeah, dude, they have like okay like stuff going on. They just keep making these like stupid mistakes, and then their defense
once
sucks.
that Bears front seven starts heating up, it is hard to get shit going against them. But the Lions had so many opportunities, not just this game, this year, that they don't get points. They give away drives, they give away possessions. It's just, what are you doing?
Tough one for the
now. It's a new coaching staff, a lot of guys in a new area, in a new situation, like Jared Goff, for instance, new players, a lot of old players gone. So, I mean, they got to learn situational football, but I mean, for fuck's sake.
Right. And this sucks for the Bears, too. Because they lose David Montgomery this game, which is... which is
bless you.
Which is a big loss for them, because that's, main offensive weapon for them. So, we'll see how they end up working out the rest of the time here. I mean, I don't expect much, but they beat a Lions team that I could really. I mean, I'm not surprised that they beat the Lions team. I'm more upset that the Lions didn't win than the... Anyway, next, Texans Bills. Okay, we both picked Bills, right? Okay, yeah, as we should have. This Bills team,
I picked them by 40, but
dude, this fucking dude. The line was like 16.5, and I'm like, man, that's a big fucking line. Like
the fucking Bills saw that and were like, the disrespect.
Yeah, dude, this Bills team, they're on a fucking rampage. Dude, they're just slaughtering every team.
Now, the Texans do stink.
And so do the Dolphins before them too. But Jesus Christ, dude. I mean, this Bills
but they didn't even have a fucking shot.
No.
This game was over by the end of the first quarter, first half for sure. They smacked them real hard once across the face. and then even hit him harder on the backswing.
Yeah.
And then they just went down, and it was just over after that.
Yeah, this shit was over quick, but I just kept seeing the score on the ticker like keep rolling up and up. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Like I was a little worried about the 16.5, and one of the Pat's super boosts that I took, it had Bills like over, by, at the line 16.5, and I'm like, ooh. And I looked at it and I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna take this, but I'm like, I like the other two, which were Titans and the Patriots to win by 6 or whatever. And I was like, okay, I'll put money on this because I was like, the Bills could do it, but I don't know, I don't know if anything can happen. The line's big, but geez, fucking Christ, and no doubt.
Yeah, very much to say about this game. Texans are bad. We know they're bad.
Yep.
Let's just hope Davis Mills can either continue to improve or they get Tyrod back in there to. I don't even know.
That's what we need. Need Tyrod back.
Fuck.
Next, Colts Dolphins. You picked Dolphins.
Dolphins. Yeah.
Yep. You picked Dolphins. I picked the Colts. I got this one correct.
Does B-Flow stink?
Maybe.
Why is this team only ready to play half the time?
Yeah, I don't know. They should be like that defense. At least last year was like pretty fucking good. And like, okay, you can figure it out on offense. They got a couple weapons. Gaskins, pretty good. They got Devontae Parker. They had Will Fuller. He's got like a broken finger now, though, so he's out.
Always hurt. Yeah, he's been in the league for like 5 years, and I've like never seen him play.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, that. I mean, the Colts finally get a win here.
I mean, the Colts are a better team than they've been playing as.
Yeah,
but the Dolphins are too, and the Colts just like fucking walked through them.
Yeah.
Jacoby got his ass kicked. I mean, then you were like, as you said, what Jacoby are we gonna get? We got that one.
Yeah, right.
We got that one.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it could have gone either way, right? Like against his old team, like maybe he's gonna show up. It's hard to say. I didn't bet on this game because I was like, I don't know what Jacoby we're gonna get. And we got the one that
we got this dude like reminds me of like fucking. Even though I think this dude was actually more talented than Jacoby, this dude like reminds me of Rex Grossman. Like, is this dude gonna show up and be like an MVP, or is he gonna throw like 4 picks and get his ass kicked all game?
Yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Colts team look a little bit better, but facing bad competition, so still hard to say how that Colts team is actually gonna fare the rest of the season, in my opinion.
These fucking Falcons, dude. I'm sorry, I looked down and I said, the team that I put a little bit of hope in last week.
Yeah, you picked the Falcons, and I think I was very happy that you picked the Falcons because I thought this Washington football team was a little bit better here. This game a little bit of a barn burner here.
Taylor Heineke's a stud.
Yeah, he is. He's pretty fucking good. Good. I think this is even though the Falcons aren't the best team, I think this is a good win for that Washington football team because they had to come from behind in the fourth.
It's the second time they've had to do that.
Yeah. So just like really get in there and know that you can do this. If you're down, it's never over.
Yeah, I like the makeup of this football team. I don't think they're going to be like they might be in like how they bring up the brackets at the end of the year and it's like in the hunt. Like they might be in that.
Yeah.
But I think they'll play spoiler for not only the teams in the NFC but teams from their own division. Like like they may end up deciding the winner of the NFC East by who they end up if they end up upsetting the Cowboys at some point. Well, never mind actually, because the rest of that division kind of stinks. Now I think about it.
It might end up just being, like the Eagles. I think they still stink, but I think if you told me right now, like it's Cowboys clear winner, and then I think it goes Washington, Eagles, and then Cleveland Giants are going to.
You tell I'm just not used to that division being full of stinkers, dude. I was like, really?
Yeah, right.
We'll have to see how that one goes, but yeah, they might just be in contention for to be second in the division. So never mind, throw out all that I just fucking said.
Yeah, it's all right. I was gonna say so. Oh, I think again, like something is wrong with this Washington football team defense. There's no reason they should have given up 30 points to this Falcons team. They got to figure that out if they want to conserve, because they were supposed to be like this like top 3 defense in the league right now, like going into the season, and they are clearly not.
They were, but I mean, Matt Ryan can move the ball. They still got some weapons.
Fair enough, I guess. Did what's his face, the tight end for the Falcons, did he do anything this game?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, there you go.
This dude's like a habitual. He's a habitual 5-point getter. Like 5 points a week, done. It's a lock.
Cal Pitts is his name. I forgot it. I remembered it now.
Fucking.
Yeah, I mean, okay, you want to tell me they have weapons? Okay, Kyle Pitts is clearly a weapon, but they're clearly not using him. So they have Calvin Ridley, and that's it.
They got Calvin Ridley.
Yeah.
They got Calvin
There
Ridley.
you go.
And occasionally some no-name running backs will come out of the fucking
Mike Davis isn't bad,
and
but
do something.
he can't do much. This game, Seahawks, 49ers. We both picked Seahawks, both got it right. Seahawks finally, I don't know, I think get a good win here. I honestly didn't watch much of this game either, and I didn't have time to look at box scores or anything, so I'm not 100% sure what happened, so I'm going to have to rely on you on this one.
This was the Trey Lance debut. Trey Lance made his first appearance in here. He looked pretty good.
Okay.
Pretty good. Little jittery in the pocket, but again, first appearance ever going against Seahawks.
And he's mobile too, right? So like
he is mobile. He was getting busy with his legs a couple times. I mean, dude, I don't know if Jimmy G's gonna get his job back. Like he didn't definitively show me anything to like for me to be like, no, Jimmy G, you can't have this job back. But if Garoppolo misses like 3-4 games, then I'm not and they win a couple of them and he looks good.
It's gonna be hard to say.
With his upside, it's hard to say, all right, go sit back down and then hold the clipboard again.
Right.
Or are you just gonna ride it out? I don't know. I'm gonna float another theory by you that I floated by Ben. If that happens, if Trey Lance usurps Jimmy G, whatever, we trade for Jimmy G.
I don't think we'll do that.
I don't think we would. But out of all the quarterbacks that are like in trade bubbles as to may find new homes, probably the most attainable.
And it's the one that I would be like, okay, I can get behind this.
And I mean, like he's 28, 29. Like he's not like the guy for the next however like 10 years, but he by 4 years, 5 years. Give us some time.
I'm not sure what his money's looking like and how our money situation is looking after the.
Me neither. And he also seemed very, very fed up with the football after his heel injury again, or his calf, whatever it is.
He's pissed,
he seemed very upset. Yeah, he said he's sick of it, and the look on his face was not good. But hopefully he makes it back.
Good win for the Seahawks, dude. Next, Cardinals, Rams. I think you picked Cardinals. I picked Rams because I was all in on this Rams team. Couple mistakes early from.
I picked the Cardinals.
You did pick the Cardinals, yeah. Look at you.
I'd be surprising myself. I did not think I picked the Cardinals. I was watching this game like, why the fuck? How is this happening?
Yeah, so I'm with you there too. I know there was a couple. I'm trying to think. Like it's hard to fucking think back on these games sometimes after all these days after it happened. But I know there was a couple mistakes early by Matt Stafford. I think he threw a pick, and maybe there was like another turnover that happened. So
they got on him early, and they kind of got him out of their game plan.
Yeah, and the Cardinals team, I mean, 37 against that fucking Rams defense is pretty fucking impressive, and they look good. I mean,
when you got a guy like Kyler who can kind of, I don't want to say neutralize Aaron Donald, but he can fucking run 15 yards back, and then he can run 15 yards over here. You're gonna tire that boy out for fucking 4 quarters, or not just him, that whole front seven.
Yep.
And they can run the James Conner. I think he got 2 touchdowns again.
Yeah, I think they were close ones. Like,
they were in the goal. They were on the goal line.
He ain't running like 50 yards to get them, but hey, getting in there, that's all that counts.
Hey, it's one positive thing coming out of this fucking city. Okay.
Fair enough. I think AJ Green got a touchdown too in this game.
He did.
Yeah, so like Cardinals got some weapons on there that they're
I like that defense.
To spread
I forgot until last week JJ Watt was there.
Yeah, right. And
I really like that defense.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Like I was a little skeptical. Like I forget about the defense too. I think I made the comment either last week or the week before that they're like a top 5 pass defense or whatever. And like they're good. I mean, Isaiah Simmons, Budda Baker. I mean, you got some people, Chandler Jones, JJ Watt. You got some people on that defense that are gonna cause some disruptions for even the best teams, like the Rams are. So this division is still gonna be very fucking interesting all the way down the line, all the way to the end. I mean, Seahawks look good.
Oh, yeah.
You know, 49ers got Trey Lance in there. Maybe they give him a little jump start, moving around a little bit better. But then you have these 2 teams up at the top currently, Cardinals, Rams, that, Cardinals look really fucking good.
Yeah, Cardinals showed me a little something. They showed me what I was looking for out of the Panthers. They showed me that little extra something.
Right.
That they can get on you early and finish it and put it away.
Oh, here you go. The game you've been waiting to talk about all week, right? I mean, so So you picked the Steelers because you had to, and I picked Packers, which was the clear victor here, clear winner. I'll just, I'll give you the floor.
If I have to sit in my house and watch on this TV another 4th down fucking dunk off, I'm gonna go through the fucking roof. What in the Sam hell? What has happened to Ben where he can't go through reads? He's not that he can't throw the ball. He will not go through reads. He's just staring one dude down and he's flinging it, or he's just fucking shucking it right to Naji. And then who the fuck do we think we are that fucking 12 times a game we're just gonna throw it in the flat to Naji and be like, y'all didn't see that coming. Stop it then. They are. They are. What the fuck are we doing? Dude, it was so painful to watch. I'm so sick of watching this football team. And I hate that I have to do it for 14 more weeks or whatever the fuck it is. Figure it out. It's making, and then you get on it, and then we get, hold on, I spit on my laptop.
I did
and
that earlier too.
And then we get on there, and fucking Matt Canadia, we're going to stick to what we're doing.
Oh, yeah.
We're not going to change nothing up. Why?
Yeah.
Then you get Tomlin 2 weeks ago on Pat's show. It's adapt or die, man. It's an adapt or die league. I learned that a long time ago. You're dying. You're dying slow right in front of my eyes. And it's painful to watch. Schedule ain't getting no easier.
Yeah.
Fucking fix this shit. And then he drops back. He takes 5 fucking steps and he throws the ball down the field. We get a first down. 3 dunks offs. We punt the fucking ball. What happened? What? Do it the fuck again.
Yeah, I mean, you summed it up. I don't even know what else to add there. I mean,
I can't even get mad at the defense because we're not helping them.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the balance between offensive time on the field and defensive time on the field, it's got to be astronomically way towards the defense being on the field. Like,
we had opportunities to get back in that game, and then we blew it. And they gave us another opportunity when Aaron Jones fumbled.
Yep.
And then we shit on it again.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
You say shit.
I'll talk about the Packers. Packers look good. They look like they're all the way back. I like that they got Jalen Smith. Because even though there's like videos out there, Jalen Smith like making bad plays and stuff like that, I do like Jalen Smith. I like his athletic ability, and I think Packers needed another linebacker in there because they're having run. They have issues stopping the run most time. TJ Watt, a little bit of a dirty play there, tripping Aaron Rodgers.
Tried to fuck our coach. It's okay.
Yeah, the whole Rodgers.
And he was and Tom was gonna let him do it.
So this is what this is what I wanted to get to. Do you actually think that next year the quarterback for the Pittsburgh Steelers will be Aaron Rodgers?
No. Not even close.
Yeah, see,
a little bit.
I don't know. I could see it happening.
I don't.
Why not?
I do not. I just don't see it happening. You know, this is still Pittsburgh, right?
Oh, fair enough, right? Fair enough.
We barely paid TJ, and he'd been here.
Yeah, good point.
And I mean, Rodgers probably ain't gonna want the fucking moon and stars.
Yeah.
But I mean, why would he come here? Why would he come here?
Weapons.
What do we have better than Green Bay? Other than a defense, a better defense.
A better defense. O-line.
But does he play with the defense?
No. But defense helps, right? Defense helps.
Yeah.
So you don't have to score fucking, 35 points a game. You can score.
It looks good when you're throwing 45 touchdowns and 4 interceptions.
Fair enough. Fair enough, right? Yeah, I don't know. I could see it as an enticing spot. He likes Tomlin, O-line. The O-line is the biggest worry, right? Do you want to just keep getting fucking sacked over and over again?
I think at this point in his career, he does not want to come to an offense that has this many questions around it.
I guess.
What's going on with the O-line? Naji Harris is a lock, but again, he's not going to fucking survive if we keep making him die every fucking time. The dude had...
I know.
Everyone's jersey was white. by the end of the game because we didn't do shit.
Yeah.
Naji had red. Where the fuck did the red come from, dude? The Packers are green and gold.
Yeah.
Red all down here, green, black. Like, what the fuck are we doing? And he's still jumping over people, like trying to dive. Like, he was 10 yards behind the line of scrimmage, like diving.
Yeah, right.
Just trying his fucking hardest.
That's what I was gonna say. There was like I thought of you on the one. There was one run that he had that he lowered his shoulder on one guy and he's like throwing another guy off and then he's like ramming his head into somebody else. I'm like, oh my god, yeah, right. It was like I don't even think he got a first down on the play. Like, and I'm like, holy shit, like that was he's I don't know if he's gonna last all season.
This kid is just giving it his all, and we're just like, well, at least somebody wants to give him the fucking
yeah, right. And then I Deontay Johnson, I don't think Deontay Johnson's like this, but like you clearly see with Juju and like I think you could clearly see it with Chase Claypool as well. Like they're clearly frustrated, like that they're not like they're getting open on plays and then Ben's missing them, and then on the plays like where Ben's getting them the ball, they're dropping it, or like the defender's too close. It's so they're clearly getting frustrated. But I don't know, Ben.
There's several instances where Ben's not going through his progressions. Now, again, we're not in there, so it could seem like he's not going through his progressions. Yeah. But what that tells me is that Matt, if that's a guy that's not part of your progression, and he's just like a fucking like a false alarm set to draw bodies or whatever, then this dude's running the most basic offense that you can possibly fucking run in the National Football League. If we're only scanning one fucking side with one fucking read, what are we doing?
Yep. Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, and Ben, everybody's like, does he suck now? Yeah, I think he does. But he's 39 fucking years old, and he's never been this super health freak or like take care of your body type guy like an Aaron Rodgers or a Tom Brady are. This dude's fucking, probably pounding hot dogs at halftime and getting right back out there. I gotta hear
someone talk about Ben's man tits when we're goddamn.
Yeah, right. So
it's been this way for 20 years.
So at 39 years old, it's not surprising that he is deteriorated and he cannot play up to the level that he could, 5 years ago. So like, and I think people here understand that, and that's why I mean I don't really hear like fans calling for Ben's head. I think they're more of like, why are we only running these plays? And is it and they're like are asking the question, is it because of Ben? I don't think anybody's trying to run Ben out of time.
I need to know who it is.
Yeah.
Is it Ben? Right. Is it Matt? Is it the fucking quarterback coach? Fuck all. I don't even know his goddamn name.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Yeah. There's clearly issues there, and I do not think they'll get rectified. I
don't need to keep seeing the blame Tomlin for all the offensive woes every goddamn week.
Yeah,
people don't understand how professional fucking football programs work. Right. The offensive coordinators run the fucking offense.
Yeah, Tomlin's a good coach. He wins. But I don't know. It's gonna be hard to turn this around. It's gonna be hard. And at the same time, I mean, no team wants to go out there and just purposely lose. But am I okay if they don't turn it around because they'll get a higher draft pick and they can draft a QB?
We're gonna fuck that up. We're not even gonna be able to do that right either. Because what we're gonna do? We're gonna mess around and win 6 games.
Yes, right. That's what I'm worried about. That's what I'm like. If you win 6, now go ahead. You're gonna draft a QB, but it's gonna be somebody that ain't good, and it's gonna be now we're stuck. Now we're one of those teams now. All right. Next game.
Let's get on to Ravens Broncos because we're gonna have to talk about the fucking Steelers again at some point.
Yeah, we go on big rants there. You picked Ravens, I picked Broncos. When I picked the Broncos too, I was like, I could definitely see the Ravens winning this game, and they did. Teddy gets hurt. I think concussion, right? If I remember correctly, I think he got a concussion.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
Drew Lock didn't look bad.
Yeah, but
it was all very safe. It was all very safe.
That's what I was to say. Yeah, it's tough to get thrown in there against the pretty good Ravens defense after not having any playtime at all this year. So, good win for the Ravens. A little bit of controversy out of this game. Last play of the game, Ravens run the ball. Vic Fangio's fucking heated over there. That old ass man over there, just not having a good time.
Hey Vic, you can't be doing that there. You're gonna fucking blow something on the inside.
Yeah,
you gotta calm down.
And I'm under the mindset of if you didn't want them to do that, then you should have fucking stopped them. Yeah. This is professional football. This isn't high school.
That is the mind. Now, be it like it's not like in basketball, like when like how it's not that to that level of disrespect. Like if you're beating me by 40 and you still try to yam it on me with no time left,
Yeah.
I'm fighting you. Like it's not to that level of disrespect. But like I get them getting heated, but you don't got to get that heated, Vic.
No.
Like
Yeah.
if you understand what the record is for, like I think in a couple more years, being the head coach, say like if his offense didn't stink and maybe they had a chance to accumulate some records, he might have the perspective to
Yeah.
maybe understand that a little bit more.
Yeah. And
I think Vic will look down the line, look back at this in a couple years and be like, I get it.
yeah, I don't think it's a shitty thing by the Ravens to do that, in my opinion. Like I said, if you want, it's the fucking men's league, dude. This is top tier professional football. You were all getting paid millions of dollars on that field to fucking play this game and to do your job correctly and to at the highest level you can do it. So if you didn't want that to happen, you should have fucking stopped them. So that's all I gotta say about that. That's all I gotta say about that. Next, Buccaneers Patriots. The big game. Everybody was waiting for it.
Good game.
We both picked Tampa. Definitely was a good game. Tom started off a little slow. I think he was. I obviously. Well, not obviously.
You could tell, like all game and especially post game, Tom was very emotional.
Yep. I didn't watch this full game. I think I watched like third quarter, or did I? No, I think I fell asleep. But yeah, I think coming out of this game, what I'm most impressed with is like, because like Brady and the Bucks, like you just said, the emotion and stuff like that. This happening, okay, there was a scenario in my head that like, yeah, that makes sense. That could happen, you know. But what really impressed me was Mac Jones. Like he was looking so good.
I was gonna say absolutely.
Like he was looking so good. And I think that's the biggest takeaway from this game is that, you know, I mean, he took him down the field at the end. They should have won this game, right? Like
I think it was a little bit of a flex on Bill's part where he was like, "Hey, Josh, fuck the run game. Let's show him what the kid could do because this kid can do it." And he bang, 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 19 straight in the rain,
cooking them,
in the fucking rain. Yeah. Brady was sailing balls in the rain,
right? Yeah,
this kid was putting lasers on people. I was impressed.
And Pat should have won it. I mean, they should have that field goal. He should have made that field goal. Had enough leg to get it there, just a little bit to the left, too far. But yeah, I mean, good. It was a good game. I mean, I'm glad it was this and not a blowout. Honestly, did I expect a blowout? Like if you gave me percentages on it, it would be this or blowout. Like I'm taking blowout like every single time.
Well, this showed me that the Pats are still alive. Like the Pats are still gonna claw their way out of this 0-3 start. They're gonna figure something out.
Totally agree. Get Jamie Collins back. Traded for him or signed him, whatever they did. Yeah, so that'd be another linebacker throw in there for that defense. Next game, Raiders Chargers. Also did not watch much of this game. It was a very sleepy week for me. We both picked Chargers.
After that shit show of Steeler game, I just decided to sleep.
I was just
for the rest of my life. I only caught the first half of this game.
I think it's about what Oh no, you know what? I only watched a couple plays of this game because you know what pissed me off was let me give back bus here. Yeah, fucking you pay $5 billion for a fucking stadium and then you have to have a 40 minute fucking rain delay. Like
I don't think that was because of I think that was in case they thought like that they must have had a real like fear of like the power going out.
No, dude,
like that's my only thought.
The stadium's not fully enclosed. There's holes up at the top where fans sit. So that was the issue.
What do you mean? So like it's
like
not...
arches or something up at the top. Like so
there's fans on top of the fucking dome.
No, there's fans like up near the top, and where fans sit, there's openings there. Like there's openings close enough to them to where like if lightning's coming down, you could put people at harm. Like I don't think it's like there's fans here, there's an opening, and like somebody could like jump out. Like I think.
But it was $6 billion over budget.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
They didn't have the lightning-ist,
I guess
the lightning
not.
people in there?
I guess not. But that's what pissed me off because I got to go to fucking work the next day. I can't be watching a game. I can't get invested into a game that's going to end at like midnight or 12:30.
That might have been what like kind of like cuz I was like kind of in and out of the first half.
Yeah.
Like I just feel like I didn't want to watch this game because it started late, and I was like, whatever.
Yeah. I was
Had to check
100%
the
ready
game.
to sit down, buckle down, and watch this game. And then there was like rain delay, and I'm like, or lightning delay, whatever. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. It's probably gonna be like 20 minutes, something like that. You know, I could. It was like 45, 50 minutes or something, like ridiculous. And I'm like, wait, you're telling me it's 8:15 right now, and this game's not gonna start till 9 o'clock? I'm like, yeah, okay, you're fucking crazy. I ain't watching this shit.
A rain delay in Los Angeles is crazy.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid. Chargers though, Herbert and that Chargers team are just they're good. They're really good, and I like Herbert's demeanor on the field every single time.
Donald Parham. Wait, what was that? What's that rookie tight end? Donald Parham. Remember? Dude, he's a Don Palm Jr.
Dude, he has just this intensity about him. Like when I see him on the field, where he's just like all business. He's just going, dude. He's just going. Like he doesn't celebrate too hard, and he doesn't get too down. He's just on. Like he's like, okay, yep, next play, let's go. Okay, yep, we're going
Eckler's
here.
the same way. Eckler's the little fucking fighter, dude.
That Chargers team's in a good spot. I'm liking Coach Staley over there too. I think
you can tell that he's got them ready to play every game. Like they feed off his energy every week.
That defense is good. That offense has got weapons and they're cooking. I mean, this Chargers team, was it 2 big divisional wins in a row, right? Because they played Chiefs last week, right?
Oh, yeah, they beat the Chiefs in a thriller. I think the Raiders are still good, but I think they learned that they're not the best team in this division, not even close. They have some work to do.
Yep. Oops, I hit the wrong thing. Yeah, so that wraps up week 4. Like I said, both of us 10-6 on the week. It's good picking week.
Slightly longer recap because of some.
We had to go on a couple rants.
Strong feelings.
Yeah, we got to go on a couple rants. Yeah, this might end up being a longer episode. Got a new picture here.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I got Josh Allen, Dak Prescott, and Kyler Murray there. No more Big Ben, like last week. And I don't think he's ever gonna show up ever again.
Yeah, I don't know. He's coming back.
All right, so let me get my paper ready for week 5 here. One of these days, I would like to make like a, nice little graphic or something to fucking pick these, but then the lines move, and then I don't have enough time to fucking do that shit, so that shit ain't gonna happen. Trey's over here. I'm over here. Put a line down the middle. It's a lot easier on the notebook.
Diddle. Put a line down the middle.
43 and 21 is you. And then I am 39 and 25.
I'm actually going to put that in my notes so that I know my record.
Sure. Yeah, and I can I can't do it right now. I'll do it after, but I'll post it in the I'll post it in the chat after. Just so you have it. I'll keep doing that too, so we can have a record. Anyway, first game tonight coming up soon. Rams at Seahawks. I think this is going to be a pretty good game considering what happened. Previous weeks got Rams getting kicked down.
This is tough for me.
Seahawks coming back. Rams are favored by 1.5. Trey, you tell me what you are thinking.
Where is this game?
This game is
at Seattle. Okay.
Where'd you? Oh, up top. There it is. Yep, at Seattle.
Dude, I'm going with the Seahawks.
Um,
Something is telling me to take the Seahawks. I feel like the Rams were riding real high. They got humbled. Now they're in a divisional game, another divisional game, on a short week, on the road. Seahawks coming off a nice bounce back. I like Russell Wilson in this one. I don't know what it is.
I am gonna go with the Rams because I think the Rams, they know they cannot afford to lose many games in this division. They already dropped one that they probably feel like they shouldn't have won. I'm sure Sean McVay got in there with the team. They corrected the mistakes that they had. And I think they're going to come out and they're going to win this game. So with us being split on this Thursday night game,
this will decide.
Somebody is no longer going to be undefeated on Thursday night after this.
Who's going to be Mr. Thursday night?
Yeah, that's right. All right. Next game. Oh, Jesus Christ. New York Jets at Atlanta Falcons. Why is this a thing? Falcons are favored by 3. It's at Atlanta. I mean, honestly, I don't know.
I don't know who to pick here either. This is like throw 2 turds at the wall, and which one's gonna make a bigger
You know
splat?
what? You know what? I'm gonna do it. I thought I was never gonna do it, but I didn't think we would ever be in a situation like this. I'm gonna pick fuck Jets.
The goddamn Jets.
Yeah. You see me I retweeted that fucking thing. It said, or somebody tweeted out, who fucked up or who messed up your parlay for the week? And it was that video of that kid fucking the
The
goddamn Jets.
goddamn Jets.
I was
Well,
like,
I'm
yeah.
gonna pick the goddamn Falcons.
Yeah, I don't.
They owe me one after
Yeah.
last week.
This
I
game
don't
is in London. This game is in
Oh,
London.
shit.
And I will cross out your pick if need be. The
Nah, that made
Falcons,
me wanna double down. If anything, that made me wanna double
the
down.
Falcons are going to be without Calvin Ridley and somebody else. They're going to be out 2 weapons. I forget who the second person is. I could look it up really quick, or you could look it up. I know Calvin Ridley for sure is out. I don't think it's Mike Davis, but it very well could be Mike Davis. That is also not going. Throwing that out.
Yeah. My NFL app needs an update, so I'm gonna stick with the Falcons on this one. We
Okay.
can win.
Hurry, come on. Falcons injury. Russell Gage was the other one. Russell Gage and Calvin Ridley are not going.
Not convincing me. I'm going with the Falcons.
Okay, fair enough. All right. Ooh. Next. Philadelphia Eagles at Carolina Panthers. Carolina Panthers are favored by 3. I was hearing somebody at work told me that fucking Christian McCaffrey might be back for this game.
I heard that as well.
Yeah, so even with that though, I think I'm still taking the Panthers here. Or regardless of if he plays or not, I think I'm still taking the Panthers here. I like that defense. The defense is getting after people. And Sam Darnold is cooking. And DJ Moore seems to be unable to be stopped. So, for Robbie Anderson, he's getting targets, but he can't it's still not doing anything in fantasy if anybody was curious.
Yeah, Ben tried to offer him to me on a trade.
Yep.
And then thinks just because I'm 0-4 that I'm just gonna accept any fucking trade all willy-nilly.
Yeah, right.
How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm going Panthers. Picking Panthers.
Yeah, I gotta be careful not to succumb to my they can bounce back isms because I almost hit the Eagles with one here.
Yeah.
I'll go with the Panthers as well.
Good decision.
Better football team.
Yep. Yeah. Next. Denver Broncos at Pittsburgh Steelers. This is a close one here on the lines here. The
Ben playing?
I think Ben is playing. Oh, actually, I don't know. And I'm wondering. Okay, let's look this up. Could be close enough. Oh, I spelled that right. News. Time to sound the alarm on Ben Roethlisberger.
Okay. Oh, yeah, you might have just walked into a brickle bush.
Okay, I'm not seeing anything about injury status or anything. Injury.
We'll go ahead and
here we go.
He's playing.
I don't know if I can play that or not.
I wouldn't.
It's pretty sore. If it showed you the picture, it might bother your stomach. It's a little black and blue. It's just something we all have to deal with when we play football. Ross said he tends to play week 5.
Yeah, he's playing.
And I wonder if fucking Teddy Bridgewater is playing or not. I'm guessing not, considering concussion. He looked pretty fucked up. Teddy Bridgewater expect to return to practice on Thursday. Okay, maybe he is gonna fucking play then.
So he might play.
Okay.
Assume both starting quarterbacks will be in the lineup.
Yep.
All right, this is the last week I'm picking Steelers, man. It's the last week I'm riding with them. And I mean, this isn't they can lose. But if they lose like they've been losing, I'm not picking them again. Until they show me something.
I'm with you. This is at home, but I'm still picking the Broncos because I don't the Steelers have not shown me a single thing that says, hey, yeah, pick me, I'm a clear winner here. So.
I think the defense can shut down the Broncos offense enough for us to maybe muster a 17-14 win.
Yeah, maybe another 14-7 like the
Can we score? Actually, can we score 20 points, please?
Yeah, that's gonna fly.
I know.
3 touchdowns by Naji and a Boswell.
Hell, if we could, can we go for it on 4th down and actually throw the fucking thing down the field?
I'd rather just not go for it.
Oh my god! Let Percy Harvin fucking throw the goddamn thing from the punt, from the fake punt formation.
Jason McIntyre's picking the Steelers by 1.5.
I agree with him.
Next. Oops, I gotta go here. Green Bay Packers at Cincinnati Bengals. This 3 seems a little strange to me. I think I would take that easily, and I probably will take it. Packers. I think Packers win this one pretty handily.
Yeah, I got Packers by 10.
Yep.
I think Joey Burrow will have a decent game.
Yeah.
But
I think
I don't think that defense is going to slow down Aaron Rodgers.
I think Jair Alexander's a little hurt. When you lose a top corner like Alexander, no backup for a guy who loses top corner. Big loss for that secondary. Yeah, fair enough. I concur. Oops, keep going. There we go. Detroit Lions at Minnesota Vikings. Line is at 10.
Holy shit.
That's a lot considering what the fucking Vikings showed last week, in my opinion.
What the fuck?
I
know Dalvin Cook was banged up, but god damn.
Yeah. I think Minnesota wins this, but I think Detroit covers that 10.
I got Vikings too.
Yep.
Lions just look like at every instance they know how to lose football games.
Yeah, right. They can't rush the passer. Can't cover, and they're slow. But other than that, great team.
Yeah, they're slow. Can't rush the passer. Can't cover. But hey, man, a lot of heart.
It was one hell. Like he didn't stutter or anything. He just went for it, and it was like he delivered it perfectly. That fucking had me dying. Anyway, Lions.
Yeah, he sent that to somebody in a group text, and it got a nice real response. He got like 6 emojis back.
Miami Dolphins at Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I think this 10 makes sense.
Jesus.
I think the 10 makes sense in this one.
Mom's going dolphin hunting.
Yeah.
He's going to be on top of the ship. Like,
yeah. Yeah. I think Tampa for both of us, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And that 10.
That's an easy one.
If I bet, I'm not going to bet because, like I said, I don't bet big lines like that. But if you wanted me to, bet on this, I would easily take the 10.
Yeah. Oh, why is that an easy one? Did you watch the Dolphins last week?
Yeah. And then even though the fucking Buccaneers, close game against Patriots, that was still like an emotional game.
I'm riding a lot of that off. I'm riding a lot of that offense's problems off on Brady's emotional problems. Not problems. Totally he was very emotional. Yep. I mean, after the game, they asked him a question, and he went on a fucking answer that was like completely unrelated.
He just wanted to get that out.
He was like, Tom, how does it feel to be back? And he was like, man, I'm nothing without the dudes who catch a ball, dude. And I'm without the dudes who catch a ball. And, I can't catch a ball. We saw that in the Super Bowl against the Eagles. I was like, wait, what? What the fuck are you talking about?
Wait a minute. Yeah. Yeah.
Like he's going, you could just tell he was just going through his whole New England career in his head.
New Orleans Saints at Washington football team. Saints favored by 2.5. You know what?
I'm taking the football team.
I think I'm taking the football team too. Yeah. It depends on what Saints team shows up, right? Like,
yeah, I'm sick of this. Who's gonna come? Who's gonna show up? I'm taking the football team.
Yeah. I like what Heineke did last week.
Nope, I lied. Give me the Saints. I said it out loud, and then I immediately did not believe in it at all. And it just didn't feel right. It just didn't.
That was so funny.
I said it out loud.
You were so good. You're like, yeah, I'm taking Saints, or I'm taking the football team. Yep. I'm taking the Saints. Never mind. Yep. Just ran right into it. Like what just happened in your head?
And then I said it again, and I had no confidence in it. Like I was like, nah.
I'm confident in the football team.
Give me the Saints. I'm going to take the Saints. I feel like they're riding high, and Sean Payton's going to kick them right in the nuts.
It's at Washington. Yeah, but I'm with you. Tennessee Titans. I don't want to bet. I don't even pick either. Titans favored by 4, I guess, as they should be, considering what's going on in Jacksonville. Yeah, 2 fingers in there. You got a dude not even flying back with the team. After a tough loss. Getting laughed apparently getting laughed out of fucking team meetings. It's hard for me to pick that Jaguars team, but I have so much anger against this Titans team that this one is really fucking hard to me. You give me your pick first.
Let me tell you something.
Okay.
I'm picking the Jags.
Are you?
I'm picking the Jags. I think they're gonna come out and
Or
they might
Julio
beat the
and
brakes off the goddamn Titans.
is AJ Brown back? Is Julio back? Do we know?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
I'm not gonna look this one up because I don't care enough.
No, but I'm going with the Jags for comedy reasons alone because I think it would just be hilarious if this happened and they came out and whooped the Titans' ass and got the first win for Urban Meyer and Trevor Lawrence.
Taking the Jaguar. Or no,
I'm picking for storylines this week. I want the Jags to win.
Fair enough. I'm taking the Titans, but it hurts me a little bit to do that.
New England Patriots.
New England
People are gonna think I'm condoning it. I gotta stop doing that.
Don't
do that, all right? Keep your fucking finger pistols out of buttholes, all right?
Especially if you're married. Now, if you're not,
unless it's consensual.
Yeah, it seemed to be consensual, and it would have been fine if he wasn't married and he was just single and on the prowl there. But this guy is locked up.
If them are his grandkids, he's got some questions to answer.
yeah, seriously. Next game, Patriots at Texans, 8.5 makes sense to me. I wouldn't bet on it because it's a little too high. I think Patriots clearly win this game.
Yep.
I still don't think Tyrod's back. So
I agree with your. I agree with the. You said it was a little bit too high. I wouldn't bet on it.
Yeah, those big ones. It's always like I said, 16.5 against with the Bills against the Texans. And even that, 16.5, it made sense in your head, but at the same time, you're like, that is like a really high fucking number. Patriots.
Pats all day.
Yep. Next one. What do we got here? Chicago Bears at Las Vegas Raiders. I'm gonna take the Raiders because I still think I think they're a better team than the Bears. So
they are hands down better football team, better coached. I'm
Yeah.
picking the Raiders as well. I like that the Bears got something going. They got Fields going. And then I didn't like that Nagy immediately walked out into the press conference and was like, I told y'all I was dope.
Yeah. It's like, well, you didn't even.
I does this.
You didn't even call the plays, did you? No, but it was
what? Me. Justin who? Oh, the kid? He died. Getting them plays, though.
Yeah. They weren't mine either. It wasn't me either.
No. Yeah. Fucking, I completely forget the OC's name. He gave him no credit.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Like Filkler, I forget his name.
Filterfish, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm taking the Raiders. I might bet on that game too. 5. I could see the Raiders win by a touchdown. And the Chicago Bears missing David Montgomery. Cleveland Browns at Los Angeles Chargers. Chargers favored by 2.5. Cleveland Browns laid a weird, I don't want to say they laid an egg, but a very weird, poorly coached, I think, game against the Vikings last week.
I think that Kevin Stefanski and his staff were so betwixt and bewildered by what the fuck was going on the other sideline that they were like, dude, I don't even know. Do they want to win? Should we try not to win? Are they trying to fuck with us, dude? So I don't know. I'm going to take the... Is Jarvis back?
I do not know.
Jarvis still out?
I can look real quick.
Well, Baker's banged up. Baker's going to be banged up for the rest of the year, they basically said.
Jarvis Landry.
Torn labrum or whatever his shoulder problem was.
The Browns. Oh, he's on injured reserve.
Oh, so out till further notice.
Got an MCL sprain. Yeah, so no, he would not be there.
So I'm gonna go with the Chargers. It's in LA.
Yep. I would probably take that 2.5 too. I'm taking the Chargers.
I kind of wanted to pick the Browns. I was trying to battle back in my back and forth in my head to give me a reason to pick the Browns, but Baker's banged up. Still no Jarvis.
Yep. Yeah, I think Chargers.
You got to be able to kind of. Odell can do everything. He's a great receiver, but to really activate him, you got to get him going down the field, and that worries me with Baker.
Yep.
And some pain.
That secondary is pretty good for the Chargers. So. Not sure how they are with the run, but if your secondary is good, that'll help you in the run. So. New York Giants at Dallas Cowboys. Dallas only favored by 7 is kind of weird. I mean, that's getting up to those high numbers, but I think with what Dallas showed you last week, and
that's fair. Won by a touchdown. That's fair.
I'm not surprised. It's like I would have guessed like 8.5 or something like that, like a little bit higher. Like
Well, the Giants been fighting now. Like I mean,
yeah, but this
they've been
Cowboys
in
team
damn
is
near.
pretty fucking good in my opinion.
They are, but divisional game. Giants seem to always kind of sneak one on the Cowboys. It seems.
Yeah.
So
I'm taking
I don't know.
Cowboys.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Cowboys too.
It's at Dallas. Well,
I think they're finding their rhythm. They're rolling.
yep.
Back feels good.
I almost just threw up everywhere.
Trayvon Diggs is a fucking animal.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, here you go. The Giants figured to be a public dog this week. I can't back a defense that has been shredded by Teddy Bridgewater, Taylor Heineke, and let Jameis Winston have his best game of the season. I don't think it's true because he played the Packers and had 5 touchdowns. So, bad comment there, but that's okay.
I think he threw for like 160 yards that game though against the Packers.
Fair enough. Yeah. We're not focused on touchdowns. Let's go for scoring points.
Hubs, studies.
49ers at Arizona Cardinals, another divisional game here for that NFC West division. I think there's I'm taking the Cardinals. I mean I'm taking the Cardinals. I mean, what is there to say? What they did against the Rams, who are a better team in my opinion than this 49ers team, I think it just makes sense to take the Cardinals.
It's hard for me to pick against the Cardinals right now, especially in this game.
Rookie QB for the
Rookie QB making his first start on the road
against a tough defense.
Against that defense.
Yep.
I think Trey Lance is going to show us something potentially, but I got the Cardinals too. I just think they got too much firepower, and the Niners are going to make a mistake or two offensively that you can't make mistakes against that defense because they got playmakers everywhere.
Yep, totally agree. San Francisco plus 5.5. They're saying. Fair enough.
Game of the week.
Game of the week. Yep. Buffalo Bills at Kansas City Chiefs. Buffalo Bills on a motherfucking heater, and Kansas City Chiefs looking vulnerable. Looking vulnerable. Now, I believe the Bills beat them twice last year, I think. Or am I making that up? I don't know. They did something. Bills, Chiefs, I don't know. Something. Could have sworn I heard somebody say that. Could not.
Well, they couldn't have beat them twice.
Couldn't have beat them twice.
Chiefs went to the Super Bowl.
Yep. So, I don't fucking know where I heard somebody say that because it's clearly not true. So, that's.
Did you hear that on fucking like Speak for Yourself or one of them fucking programs?
I don't remember where I heard it.
Marcellus Wiley or whatever the fuck.
Emmanuel Acho.
Yeah.
I don't know where I heard it, but as soon as I said it too, I was like, that clearly couldn't have happened. Like, so why did I just repeat what I heard? This is a tough one. I think it's at Kansas City. Ooh.
I'm going Chiefs.
I'm gonna go Bills.
I think the Chiefs are hearing that they think, I think we're vulnerable. I think they're gonna come out this week locked in. Sunday Night Football prime time. Patty Mahomes gonna throw 3 or 4 touchdowns.
Yeah. Honestly, I'd be comfortable with either pick here. Like, I could see Josh Allen and that crew. You know, Stephon Diggs, Emmanuel Sanders. I think Zach Moss is starting to get a little bit shaky in the backfield. Last week too. I'd take them, and the defense is pretty good too against the Chiefs. But I could also see Chiefs, coming out and clearly, finally, showing a dominant win here. See it either way, but I'm gonna go with the Bills.
I think it'll be a good game, but I got Chiefs.
Next Monday night, Indianapolis Colts at Baltimore Ravens. Oh, how do I feel about this?
Ravens.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Ravens as well. It wasn't as much of like I don't know who I'm gonna pick here. It was like I don't know if I want to watch this.
I wasn't gonna say it, but as soon as you brought it up, I was like, no, I'm watching it.
Yeah, yeah. Ravens and
no Manning cast either. No,
yeah, killing me. I believe that was all 16, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, all 16 games there. We're at the bottom. Those are our picks for the week. Like I said before, I said it multiple times this episode, Trey is 43-21. I am 39-25. So if you might be like, well, these guys, what the fuck do they know? We have been pretty successful at making these picks, so yeah, we know a little bit about it.
A little bit about a little bit, you know.
I'm gonna open up FanDuel. I will give you my early parlay of the week, which
Hashtag Matthews money lines. Hashtag Matt's money lines.
Yeah, and gonna be honest with you, that parlay, I'm pretty sure every single leg has lost every single week so far that I've done this. So, you might not want to listen to that one. But let me look through here. I'll throw a couple other picks at you just to wrap up the day.
Around.
I think Panthers -3 is a good bet to take. I think Washington football team +2.5 is a good one to take. I think Detroit Lions, which it's now at +9.5. I do think, if you're feeling it, if you're feeling a little frisky, that might be a good one to hop in there on. And it might even be worth taking the under in that game. It's at 49.5, and I don't think like the Lions can really score points. And the Vikings, if they can. Oh, so this is an interesting one. Denver Broncos at Pittsburgh Steelers. Steelers are now favored by 1.5. The total points for this game is at 39.5.
Too high.
So, yeah. Green Bay Packers. I think Green Bay by 3 against the Bengals is a clear moneymaker right there too. What else we got? Patriots by 8.5. Patriots by 8.5. And the line for the total is also at 39.5 on this one. I could see that going over.
Yeah, I was gonna say that one might. I could see that one going over.
I could see that one going over. So feeling frisky there. Throw on that one. What else we got here? Raiders by 5.5. I think that one's a good pick too because I think they're clearly the better team. Chargers by 2. I think we made a good case for Chargers by 2. With Jarvis being out and just that LA team looking really fucking good, and it's at LA too. So let's hope it doesn't fucking thunderstorm again. Get the game going on time. Cowboys by 7 at Giants. I could see that one too, but I'm probably gonna stay away from that one. Cardinals by 4.5. It's an interesting one, but divisional games is always tough. So you could maybe get like good value at an alternate spread at like -3 or something like that. Bills Chiefs, I'm not gonna bet on that one, so I'm not gonna tell you the line. Over might be worth it. It's at 56.5, which is a little high, but these teams can score points in bunches. So, and then Ravens Colts. If you made me put a bet on this game, Ravens Colts, I would do Colts +7. I think 7's a lot for that game. There you go. Those are my bets of the week. My parlay that I put in. Where's it at here? So early parlay of the week. Like I said before, I put these in on Monday as soon as the lines come out that night. 4-leg parlay. Green Bay Packers by 3.5. Carolina Panthers by 3.5. Chargers +1. And Arizona Cardinals by 3.5.
I like it.
So we have said every single fucking week that we both like that, and then like I said, every single fucking week it seems like that parlay fucking fails every single. But I'm feeling confident still in this one.
Gotta stick with it. Consistency is key.
Right.
Oh god. I feel like Matt Canada. Fuck.
Yeah. Good adapt. All right.
Well, those were hashtag Matt's money lines.
Yep.
This was another beautiful episode. I feel like a little longer.
It was
might have been on pace.
15 minutes, so I think we were about the same time last week. Or this is definitely not our longest one. Yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure not. But another good episode. We'll see how our picks do again this week.
Yep.
We'll see you guys back here again next week, and thank you for tuning in.
Yep. Don't forget to like and subscribe because we're gonna be doing this every fucking week.
It's important.
All right.
It's important.
We'll see you guys.
See you guys.